comment, like, and subscribe. All right, it's just the morning of surgery. We're getting ready to leave, waiting for the wife. There she is. She gets to enjoy a cup of coffee this morning while I can't have anything to eat or drink. So, the highlight of my day is having that cup of coffee in the morning.
I used to never drink it.
I know, I used to never drink it. I used to drink hot chocolate until I got the diabetes. Now I just have a little extra sugar in my coffee, we call it good. All right, so we'll talk to you later. All right, we're ready. You ready?
No.
I'm really not ready either, but I'm faking it till I make it. See you on the other side. Alright, for the YouTube, alright, I just got discharged. Cool sling, we're leaving the area. Kelly's so happy she gets to drive this Coyote F-150.
No, I like my truck better.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You just wish you had the new.
New
Alright.
isn't always better.
Well, I can agree with that, but this is a 16, so it's not technically new. Alright, so went through security. Went through surgery fine. I'm a little hungry.
Am I going to right?
Yes. And luckily Kelly was there to give me some jokes, because you know I'm all about the jokes for comic relief. I was really nervous. And hopefully I'll have some cool pictures to share with you guys. We're on the way home now. They got a pain block, which will block the pain for about 48 hours. I've been this before. And then it'll probably hurt like a son of a bitch when it comes off. But for now, I am now the bionic man. What you think? We can rebuild him better, stronger, faster. Alright, I'm gonna make Kelly go buy me some breakfast, because you know that's the minimum she can do. Right?
But you don't realize it's 1 o'clock. You've been there for 6 hours.
Holy smoke. I guess they just like the tutor hanging out, so I must be doing jokes in the background. I don't remember. What do you think? Was they cracking jokes? What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. Alright, cool. Well, hey, do it for the YouTubes and the Instagrams. So I guess we'll talk to you soon. Just wanted to give you a recap. So now onward for months of surgery, or months of rehab. Recovery? Discovery.
Am I going the right way?
Yes. So now Kelly has to wait on me hand and foot, which is so worth it.
I do that anyway.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Hand and foot, hand and foot. I heard a massage is in order, so I can't wait for that. Hey. All right. Thanks, Kelly. Love you. All right. I'm back home in my garage. So, just a couple hours post-surgery, they have a pain block in, so I'm not feeling anything, just my hands tingling. You can see that iodine they put all over my hand. Don't have much information, no pictures or anything yet. I guess when I follow up with my surgeon, he'll share all that with me. But hopefully it was a success. They said under anesthesia, it took me a long time to come out of it, like an hour and 15 minutes before they let my wife come back and check on me. But apparently everything went fine, and we'll give you more updates as I get them, but hopefully this is a permanent fix, so then I can get back to working on stuff. All right, just because I like to show you what to expect, here's what my arm looks like. And I'll get more details later, but yeah, I'm not feeling too bad. My wife says I'm a little pale, and being under anesthesia, I mean, I remember counting back and then I was in recovery. So those guys really knew what they're doing. Good job at Raleigh Orthopedic in Raleigh, North Carolina. So anyway, I'm gonna go sit down and watch some movies and just take it easy rest of the day. All right, it's the next day. They had me on a pain block, which worked till about 3 o'clock this morning. And then the feeling in my arm came back. All day yesterday, it didn't have any feeling from the top of my shoulder down through my bicep. It's completely numb, and it went all the way down to my thumb and my pinky finger, tingling, kind of, uncomfortable, but everything else was numb. And they gave me Oxy to take, which I don't like taking that until I need it. And about 3:30, 4 o'clock this morning woke me up, so I had to take some then. But it's about the same pain level I had before. It's slowly coming back, and it's throbbing deep and all that. But hopefully, this is gonna fix me. You'll notice they cut me on the front this time, nothing on the back, And after 4 more days, I can take the bandage off. But I had this sling, so I had to buy another one. But I'll keep you updated on the progress. Hopefully this is gonna get me fixed. I'm now the Bionic Man. So, I got a little bit of extra stuff in there, and maybe it's like getting an upgrade for your car, like a supercharger or something. Maybe it's gonna make me better, stronger, faster. So we'll talk to you soon. Just figured I'd give you an update. Reverse implant shoulder replacement is what I got. All right, talk to you soon. All right, quick update. It is now 3 days after surgery. It's Saturday. I had surgery on Wednesday, and this is for the reverse implant shoulder replacement that I had done. Just to give you some feedback, the pain block that they gave me worked really well for the first day into the first night. And about 4 o'clock the next morning, it wore off and it woke me up. And, pain comes and goes. I don't like taking Oxy. I think I told you in one of my last videos here that it really burns the corner of my eyes and makes them red and irritated. And I don't know why, but every time I take Oxy, it does that. It also makes you itch just a little bit. So I don't know how people do this stuff on the regular. But other than that, just try and take it easy. See, I'm wearing this sling like I'm supposed to, sleeping on the couch, so I can't really move around. Apparently, from what I've been reading, this repair is supposed to be just better all the way around, and get rid of all the things that were damaged before my rotator cuff, replace them with this metal insert, basically. I don't think right now it's as painful as the first surgery was, which may not make sense because I had more work done. But right now, I'm not taking any Oxy or anything since last night. I'm trying not to take that unless I absolutely have to, and just taking the Tylenol and the ibuprofen type of stuff every few hours. So we'll see. Just do a quick check-in. Hopefully, I'll when I go to therapy Monday, we'll see what kind of range of motion I have, and I'll give you guys an update about how this is going. But for now, compared to the surgery I had before where they tried to repair everything, this one is not quite as painful. Go figure. Hey, what's up, YouTube? So give you a little update. It's been about a week. I had surgery on Wednesday. Today is Sunday, and it's been 4 days. So I'm in the recovery process now. I start therapy tomorrow, and we'll see how that goes. And this is that reverse implant thing they did. So I've got a really big bandage that rolls down here now that I didn't have before, so I'm gonna have something like a crazy scar to talk about in the future. For now, I am getting the charger ready, just so you know. It's sitting here. Probably one of the last videos I'll be making about this car. The guy who gave me a deposit is coming into town Friday, and he's going to come by so he can look at the car. So I got him a lift so I can raise it up. He can look all under it. He can look in it. We're gonna go for some rides, ride around, cruise around, just so he can make sure that's what he wants. That's what I told him. Just make sure it's what you want. I know what the car is, and it's worth every bit of the money I'm asking for it. But just make sure it's what you want. And other than that, I feel like we'll get the deal done Friday, and then we'll, coordinate him getting the car shipped home. But he did have a new request. Apparently, after my last video in the car with the 87 octane, and you saw me out tuning it and getting it dialed in with the time and everything, I guess he did a little internet research and he decided he wants to run 93 octane now, which, that's fine. I'd prefer to run 93 if you can't run E85. So I had to go in and tweak the tune a little bit. I could have left the tune like it was of 87. You put 93 and it'd be fine. But just to give him all the horsepower I can, I went in and changed the timing curve on it a little bit, and it's fun. So this is the current tune that's in the car. I always like to leave it on the 2D table so you can see how things are. But if you like the simple table, you can click here and you put in your parameters up here. So basically wide open throttle, we're at 12.4, cruise 14.7, idle 13.8. And then if you look at your 2D table, this is how you can actually arrange your target air fuel. And then we'll look at the spark table here. So again, this is the 2D table. You can see all the changes. If we want to go to simple, this shows you at wide open throttle, it's at 24 degrees, cruise at 26, idle 15. This is pretty much the sweet spot for those Gen 3 Hemis on pump gas. Share a few things behind the scene, what I'm doing, how things are going, what's next for the project cars, and my own recovery, and hopefully all this shoulder surgeries I've had done will be a permanent fix now. Then I can get the other shoulder done, because I started this journey a year and a half ago. That shoulder's the one that's hurting me, and it still hasn't been repaired. So hopefully we'll get that done soon. If you have any questions about anything, let me know, whether it's about my shoulder surgery or physical therapy or any of this other stuff going on. Just let me know. I'll be happy to share it with you. And appreciate all the subscribers. I think I'm now up to like 54,000 subscribers, so we've done really well in the last year. But anyway, thanks for hanging out. If you have any questions, let me know, and we'll talk to you soon.